second for one to first. Double play.
Rizzo launches one way out of here. Rizzo gets on the top. He makes a catch.
Unbelievable base running by Eric Hosmer has tied it. That's after that. Base hit. Anthony Rizzo with a home run. Cubs lead by 4.
Swing and a miss. He got him. Out into center field. I'll tell you, they're going to win this ball game. He's got it.
Great Sunday action lies ahead, but first, here's what happened in the major leagues on Saturday. Starting in the AL East, the Red Sox defeated the visiting Yankees 5-2. The White Sox got 18 hits as they beat the O's in Baltimore.
All right, tonight's Double-A Eastern League action is drawing nearer as we welcome you back to our minor league pregame show with the Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Gene Stromomo is in the glow. MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor leagues. Tonight we get the week started with the first of four between the Binghamton Mets and the Portland Sea Dogs. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Eric, who stands out to you?
Well, you better be careful when dealing with that 5-hole hitter. He leads his team in home runs, and they really rely on that power to help them put runs on the board.
Shortstop, Dan
Daly is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike one. EK, let's take a look at our homestanding nine as they enter play here this evening. They come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, both of these teams come into the series riding losing streaks. So the good news, someone's going to get back in the win column here. Other than that, not a whole lot of good to report for either side.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Not the warmest night you'll see around here, and even 50 degrees at game time. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Bobby Abbott will come forward now. Back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off.
Strike 3, dog.
In there, no balls and a strike.
Yeah, and he's gotten ahead of these first 3 hitters now. And that's a trend that his pitching coach is going to hope continues.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Eric Perez will stand in now. 0 for 4 in that day game yesterday.
Yes,
well,
or sit
kind of
down
more
better.
of the same for him, guys. I mean, you can see that he's not sporting the strongest batting average this year.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
I got to count 1 and 2.
1 and 2 now.
And that's right where you want to be with your specialty pitches. If you can start him knee high and let him dip out of the strike zone, you'll have a lot of success with locations like that one.
Carlos Sandoval digs in for the first time now and looking to break out of this little 6-game dry spell at the plate. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Luis Lorenz will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Alberto Zapata leads it off here. Bottom third of the order set to go here in the third.
Well, he's faced the minimum so far, and obviously it's still early, but they need to get something going because you can't let this guy settle in out there.
Out in front of it, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hard to believe he let that one go. That was right on a platter for him.
Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. Victor Calderon will dig in now, and he, like many others, was held hitless in the shutout yesterday afternoon.
Well, when you're hitting under 200 for the season, games like yesterday are going to happen on a regular basis.
Forkball right by him, 0-2 now. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Brian Paquette will stand in now as he was reinserted back into the lineup here after taking a needed day off yesterday. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. We'll head now to the home half of inning. Leading off the inning, Dan Daly, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. In there, strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss on the forkball. He's behind in the count now, 1-2. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it, 2-2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Anthony Spanos in now. He went down looking in his first trip to the plate.
Yeah, it's always a frustrating thing to go down looking, but you know what? Everybody does it. So you've got to let that one go and make the next AB count.
He'll take this in without much trouble, and 2 are gone here to start the 4th.
Now batting, right fielder.
Bobby Abbott digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to figure it out yet, but it's still early. We're seeing some pretty good pitching so far in this game.
And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
And this has been a common problem for all of these guys. They just can't lay off that pitch down and away.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Can't start any better than this. He's set down the first 12. Leading off the inning, Eric Perez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
He's just working east and west here. He'll be fine if he just stays out of the middle.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Now batting, designated.
Now to the plate, Carlos Sandoval. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Too high.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. Luis Lorenz stands in, looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here, with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
Yeah, 1 pitch away now from getting.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 15 up, 15 down to start. Leading off the inning, Alberto Zapata, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Still pretty early, but they don't have any hits yet, so you need to get it going offensively.
In there at the knees, strike 1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
Just too many swings and misses on pitches out of the zone. Jeez, swing at strikes.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. High pop-up. Rutledge is there for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Brian Paquette gets another crack at it now. He took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
Ferris is camped under this one, and that will retire the side. So 6 perfect innings for him out of the gate as he's been masterful. Dan Daly is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Tap fouled at home plate. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Anthony Spanos comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Yeah, he's definitely still bringing it. It's the 7th inning, and we're still hearing the catcher's mitt snapping all the way up here.
Ferris is under this one, and that's out number 2.
Now batting.
Bobby Abbott will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ball game so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working on a masterpiece. The perfection continues. Eric Perez will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
He's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on. That's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now.
And just another outstanding pitch right there. And it's not easy to do with so much on the line here in the 8th inning. But he's now down to his final 5 outs.
Stepping in, Carlos Sandoval. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3-4-5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
Got him. 4 outs away from his date with history.
4 outs to go, and if he's feeling the pressure out there, he sure isn't showing it. He looks like he's just out there throwing a bullpen session or something.
Luis Lorenz will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
And it looks like the scouting report says, work this guy away, and it's been paying off.
And whoever put together that scouting report did a real nice job, because this whole team hasn't done much offensively at all.
Got him. So that's 8 perfect innings, and the fans can feel it now as the side is retired. 24 have been set down. Alberto Zapata will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2. Got him. So the magic number for a perfect game is now down to 2. Victor Calderon will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs.
Yeah, and you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to string together a couple of base runners and take it 1 pitch at a time, 1 runner at a time.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Yeah, still a little late with that swing. He's got to get going a little sooner.
And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. Chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Dominguez moving in, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting,
Brian Paquette will stand in here as the 27th and many hope final batter in this masterful performance. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Taken called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high. 1-2.
Well, you know, when you're behind in a count like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate.
Swing and a miss. He's done it. A perfect game.
But that is absolutely dominant. I mean, what else could you say? 27 up, 27 down. And you know what? This is the first time I've ever witnessed a perfect game. So it's one of the hardest things for a pitcher in the world to do, probably the hardest. But we were fortunate enough to see it here, guys. A perfect game.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Well, you don't have to look too far to find our tops player of the game. I'd say anytime you throw a perfect game, you'd be a pretty strong candidate.
Yeah, all I'll say is a pretty good candidate. All you have to do is look at the line score. No hits, no walks, not even a base runner. You know, these come along in baseball maybe once a decade, so this is as good as it gets.
All right, tonight it's baseball. It's the show, and it comes your way next. Neil Alvarado comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Neil.
Now a swing and a ball hit in the air down the left field line. Ferris moves over near the line as he puts it away for the first out of the inning. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Who's the one to watch, EK?
Well, I'm excited to see if that man hitting sixth can keep it going. He really likes hitting here in front of the hometown crowd. I mean, his average at home is over 300, so I expect to see a very comfortable and confident hitter when he steps into the box in this one.
Lamar is there now, and he has it, 2 gone. With a moment now, here's a look at the Portland defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, this is one of the better defenses in all of the league. Very few clubs commit fewer errors than this one. I expect them to be sound in this game.
In there, and he's in control 0-2 now. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit, 1-2.
Well, you know, when you're behind an account like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to shorten up a little.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. Dante John will stand in. He comes off an 0-for-4 in last night's ball game.
Well, kind of more of the same for him, guys. I mean, you can see that he's not sporting the strongest batting average this year.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And they go away here. It's a cold strike, 0-2.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Yeah, he essentially tripled up there. That means he threw the same pitch 1, 2, 3 times in a row. You don't see that very often, but it's going to work out for him as he gets the strikeout.
Stepping in now, Adam Kelton, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. No home runs as of yet, and 3 driven in. Got him.
Batting 6.
Philip Bradshaw will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1.
Oh, he's got him eaten right out of the palm of his hand now. 2 strikeouts already here in the inning. And now he gets the third guy to go after a first pitch out of the strike zone.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Ibar is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll go now to the top of the third. Hector Blanco will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Well, his numbers have been kind of ugly for the entire season, but guess what? Over his last 10 games, he's hitting over 400.
Ball 1, no strike.
And he lays off there, 1-0.
Yeah!
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. One and two.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
To first, to his right, Craig. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
Batting 8.
Digging in the switch hitter, Oliver Paniagua. As the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Forkball, 1-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. And a fastball. Blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Adam Gutierrez will get his first opportunity here. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night.
Well, when you're hitting under 200 for the season, games like yesterday are going to happen on a regular basis.
The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Yeah, still a little late with that swing. He's got to get going a little sooner.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Make it 9 straight here to start. Neil Alvarado is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Still pretty early, but they don't have any hits yet, so you need to get it going offensively.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. And he got him. In now, Dusty Burke. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Well, at least he was able to get it into the outfield, and that's more than most of his teammates can say so far.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Ferris is camped under this one, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, catcher
Tim Paniagua digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to figure it out yet, but it's still early. We're seeing some pretty good pitching so far in this game.
He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. Digging in to try it again, Dante John. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
0-2.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We played 4 full. Adam Kelton comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
Here's the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Philip Bradshaw is into the box for his second at-bat. He popped out into foul territory his first time up.
0-1.
Got him fishing that time, 0-1.
And after another swing and miss on a pitch out of the zone, I think it's time to start taking a different approach.
Yeah, they've fallen behind way too easy, haven't they?
You're just not going to have a lot of success when you're always behind in the count.
Hector Blanco stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Swing and a miss, 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Oliver Paniagua gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. swing and a miss, and
I
he's
got
in
the count.
control.
0-2.
0-2. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Stepping in, Adam Gutierrez. He'll swing it from the left side right here. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder, Neil Alvarado.
Neil Alvarado will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. First pitch fastball swung on and missed, 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control, 0-2.
Yeah, a couple of mid-90s fastballs, and he hasn't been close on either one of them.
Ball inside.
That misses, 1-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings as he continues to give them fits out there. Dusty Burke steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
And he punts the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
Boy, I'll tell you, to be down 0-2 against a guy like this with the stuff he's got tonight, not a comfortable spot to be in.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. Tim Paniagua will dig in, 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
Right fielder number 16.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Add another 0 as it's up to 7 shutout innings so far. Adam Kelton will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. We've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Hit down the third base line. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting, first baseman.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here comes the first pitch. Philip Bradshaw comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out.
Now batting,
Hector Blanco will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight.
And Matt, they'd like nothing more than to ignite a 2-out rally right here. Maybe scratch at least 1 across before the 9th.
Really dotting the corners here with the fastball. 0-2.
He's closing in on putting up yet another 0.
And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. Can't ask for much more than this. Oliver Paniagua will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Chop foul over towards the dugout. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game. Adam Gutierrez will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs.
0-1's the count.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
0-2's the count.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far as he's had a whale of a ball game. Neil Alvarado will stand in now as their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th.
Yeah, just one final hurdle here before he finishes off the shutout.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And that'll do it as he puts the squeeze on that one, and with a whimper there, that will be the final out of the ball game. This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. And guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home Topps Player of the Game honors in this one.
You have to figure he'll probably be replaying that one hit he allowed over and over in his mind tonight. Nevertheless, he was absolutely brilliant on the mound all throughout.
So that just about does. MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor league. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the Binghamton Mets and the Portland Sea Dogs. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Dan Daly is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike one. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Eric?
You know, I'm looking forward to seeing what that guy in the 5 spot can do. He leads his team in home runs, and they really rely on that power to help them put runs on the board.
Anthony Spanos will stand in for the first time now, hoping to break out of this little 7-game dry spell at the plate. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And we'll need to keep the hot chocolate flowing tonight. 42 degrees our game time temperature.
No balls, 2
and
strikes.
he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Too high.
Ball.
1-2.
Well, you know, when you're behind an account like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to shorten up a little bit and just look to put the ball in play.
Got him. With a moment now, here's a look at the Portland defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, they have the best fielding percentage in all of Major League Baseball. They catch a ball as well as anybody. When you're doing that, you really help out your pitching staff. Can't wait to watch this one.
Bobby Abbott will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. Into the windup and the pitch. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
And even though that is a strike, man, that thing is coming in so hard, it's almost impossible to get a level swing on. You're better off taking it and waiting for something you can handle a little better.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Leading off the inning, Eric Perez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Eric Perez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch
Your
hacking
ball's 1
here,
strike.
and that's the first strike. And here's a swing and a miss
0-2.
as he falls behind 0-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Carlos Sandoval steps into the box, and we'll see if he can at least put the ball in play, something the first 4 men have been unable to do.
Wow, what a start to this game. 4 straight strikeouts, and he's baffling these guys.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Backhanded. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting 6.
Luis Lorenz will stride in now. Back in the lineup after being limited to pinch hit duties in yesterday's ball game. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
And I know it's your first at-bat of the ball game, and you want to work the count a little, but those were...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Nothing across here this half. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. And the Sea Dogs lead this one. Alberto Zapata will stand in for the first time, and he's seen that average climb during his current 7-game hitting streak. In there at the knees as he authors a strike to the leadoff man, 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control, 0-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, some guys use the fastball to get to 2 strikes and then use something else to get you out. Not this guy. He works backwards here and winds up getting them with back-to-back fastballs in the end.
Stepping in now, Victor Calderon, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 3 homers, 13 RBIs. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out as well, so the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Well, right now he is just carving them up, dare I say, like a Thanksgiving turkey. That's 7 strikeouts already, and he's made it look easy so far.
Brian Paquette is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him because that thing was right down Broadway.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. To short. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely.
Now batting,
Dan Daly will dig in for a second time. A strikeout victim opening up the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Now you've got the tying run over at first. 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
Runners back. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on no hits, 1 error, and a runner left stranded. Leading off the inning, Anthony Spanos, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Still pretty early, but they don't have any hits yet, so you need to get it going offensively.
fans, you don't need me to tell you, it's cold out there tonight. Why not try to warm things up with a visit to one of our many stadium snack bars? Hot coffee, hot chocolate, hot tea, even hot dogs. You name it, we've got it.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. One and two. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. Digging in to try it again, Bobby Abbott. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
And it's quickly 0-2. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Eric Perez stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
And on 0-2, I'd be shocked to see another fastball in the strike zone.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. So they go quietly here in this half inning. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Sea Dogs lead it 1-0. Leading off the inning, Carlos Sandoval, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
First offering on its way. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting,
Luis Lorenz is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he went down in flames, too. Got him on just 3 pitches.
Throw not in time to get him, and how about that? An unlikely infield single.
Not exactly the most convincing base hit you're ever going to see, but it's going to finally get him into that hit column, and at this point, they'll take anything they can get, and he's on with an infield single.
In now, Alberto Zapata. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Well, he gets ahead of another hitter there, and I'm told he's thrown a first pitch strike to around 90% of the batters he's faced so far, and that's pretty amazing.
Dominguez giving chase, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
the left fielder,
Victor Calderon comes to the plate looking to put the ball in play. He went down on strikes last time. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. So they do get their first hit, but their first run will have to wait as the inning is over. So a strong Brian Paquette will come in now to start things out here in their half of the sixth as they look for a reversal of fortunes here. The first 5 innings have not been particularly kind to them.
Yeah, and I think that's putting it mildly. Just one hit in these first 5 innings. They're going to need to do a better job of finding good pitches to hit. But that throw on the mound has not made it easy on him, and that's for sure.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Sends that one out of play for strike one. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game. Anthony Spanos will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings as he continues. Bobby Abbott is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game. So just chip away, chip away.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike one. Here's a high pop toward the third base dugout, and this is taken in for out number 1.
Now batting, third baseman.
At the plate, Eric Perez, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
He has really struggled against right-handed pitching so far this year. His average against righties is pretty ugly so far.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Boy, and if anything, he's looking stronger than ever here in this 7th inning.
And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the ball game. Carlos Sandoval will come in now with 2 away, and to this point at least, so much for having the 3, 4, 5 guys get the rally started.
Yeah, it's been an important inning for that man out there on the mound. He's held his ground, and he may get through the teeth of this lineup, still holding on to that lead.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Add another 0 as it's up to 7 shutout innings so far. 7th inning stretch time here. Leading off the inning, Luis Lorenz, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
Dominguez is there to put it away, and they couldn't ask for more than a 1-pitch out to begin the 8th. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Marrero ranging into the outfield, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Victor Calderon will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Can't ask for much more than this. 8 shutout innings thus far. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Brian Paquette will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind, 0-2. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up.
Now batting, shortstop,
Dan Daly is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
And after 3 strikeouts already, you can bet he's going to be pressing up there at the plate, trying to make something happen. And that just might make things worse.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now. Anthony Spanos will stand in now as their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th.
Yeah, just one final hurdle here before he finishes off the shutout.
In there, no balls and a strike. Taken called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
And this isn't the first guy that's been frozen by that pitch tonight. He's had a lot of guys shaking their heads so far.
Looking for the complete game. Here's the pitch. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Boy, what a performance of pitching that we just saw. He was so close to putting his name into the record books, but he's going to have to settle for that complete game 1-hitter.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. And guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home Topps Player of the Game honors in this one.
You have to figure he'll probably be replaying that one hit he allowed over and over in his mind tonight. But nevertheless, he was absolutely brilliant on the mound all throughout.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Sea Dogs come out on top 3-0. Good night, everybody.
Our final night score. First, for the victorious Sea Dogs, 3 runs, 11 hits, 1 error. They left 8.
And we welcome you back to today's minor league pregame show as we close in on Double-A Eastern League Baseball with our Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Gene Stromomo is our man to watch. And what a dominant performance he put together in his last start. He had opposing batters off balance throughout and racked up a boatload of strikeouts.
Yeah, he just looked like he was really in control out there. And, you know, sometimes you can tell a guy is going to dominate from the moment he sets foot on the rubber. They just exude confidence, and their body language kind of says, "You ain't touching me today." That's what I saw in him. And even though I was a hitter in my career, it was really fun to watch him make those other guys look silly. We'll see if he's still in top shape in this matchup here today.
All right, lineups and first pitch are coming up next. Stay tuned for that right here on the show. The show's continuing coverage of Eastern League Baseball is on the air. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the Binghamton Mets and the Portland Sea Dogs. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Who do you have your eye on, EK?
Well, you better be careful when dealing with that 5-hole hitter. He went 4 for 4 last game, doing everything he could to give his team the chance to get the win. Going to be pretty tough to improve on a performance like that one, but he'll try and carry the momentum from last game into this one.
Gene Stromomo is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. What's your take on him, EK?
Yeah, Matty, in his last start, he had a ton of strikeouts. He'll be looking to duplicate that effort here.
Dan Daly heads for the box, ready to lead this one off today.
Dan Daly. Fans, it's still only May, but summer will be here before you know it. So there's no better time than the present to make sure you'll be part of the action this summer with a full or partial season ticket plan. Don't miss out. Information, stop by any stadium window and say hello to one of our friendly ticket agents. They'll find the plan to suit your needs.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1.
1 o'clock.
The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. EK, as we take a look at our home 9 as they take the field here this afternoon. It was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done him any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
Yeah, it's not going to be a 4-game sweep thanks to the loss yesterday, but they can still make it 3 out of 4 with a win here. I think they're in a good position to make that a reality.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game. And with that, here's a look at the Portland defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what's the word?
Well, guys, one thing we're not going to see today, errors. This team has the fewest errors in all of baseball. They're athletic, they move around, and they can catch the ball.
Bobby Abbott is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Yeah, and he's gotten ahead of these first 3 hitters now. And that's a trend that his pitching coach is going to hope continues.
The 0-1 on its way. Now a swing and a fly ball. Dominguez has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. So a fairly painless top of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Eric Perez steps in for the first time. One of those guys really needing something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go of it lately.
Is he gaming? Play 2K loser.
Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time. Fork ball right by him. 0-2 now.
And that's right where you want to be with your specialty pitches. If you can start them knee high and let them dip out of the strike zone, you'll have a lot of success with locations like that one.